Okay, welcome to today's end of market review. This is this is currently midnight, Friday, the 7th of April. But I'm doing an end of market review for Thursday, April 6th. Right? So today was a crazy day because I don't think I had like a good entry today. I wouldn't say like I had a good entry today because um obviously the entry technique was the same, but I don't even know how to explain it. It's just crazy. But yeah, all rules were followed today. All my rules were followed today as usual. Followed the rules. But I just don't like the way the trades panned out or the trade panned out. Not the outcome, but you know, I wish I had taken a different trade because that trade didn't really look like something. Well, maybe when we get into it, when we get into talking about it, maybe it will make more sense. But on the daily time frame, real quick, I'm starting to see retracement on the daily time frame, right? So maybe we could be coming for some of these other blocks here and here. Remember, where's the monthly order block? Let me go to my other chart and quickly, as I have my levels marked out on this one. All right, isn't it on this one? I think it's on the other one. Yeah. So again, it's always important for us to start from the monthly time frame. So I think anytime we comment for this end of market review, I think it's very important that we look at the monthly time frame because we know where our objective is. It's very unlikely for price to turn around here and do something like this. It's very highly unlikely for price to do something like this, right? Very highly unlikely. So it's very good for us to look at the monthly time frame. So again, we have another block here. We're starting to see price do a decline from the daily time frame. Is that to send price lower into this other block? I don't know, right? And now let's go back to the daily time frame and let's look at what's happening, right? So on the daily time frame, we are seeing this decline here, right? We have other blocks here, but this other block isn't really. There's really no sell side liquidity, right? Except price engineers that on the lower time frames, right? So price could start to consolidate on the lower time frames, right? Consolidate, and then so you could see something like you can see price doing something like this, on those lower time frames, and then eventually do something like this. All right. So this is one scenario that could happen, and I love seeing this kind of things. Like this is what I love observing in the market, where we have accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. If ICT calls it the power of three, the power of three. So I think that's something I love. And if I'm to build a strategy, I think that's something I really want to backtest. I really want to backtest that power of three, that the whole accumulation, manipulation, and distribution thing. Cause yeah, I feel I want to pay more attention to that going forward. But let's just continue, right? So, same price coming to the downside. Oh, I'm so very tired. Well, I have to do this recording. But same price is dropping to the downside, obviously. Like I said in my previous video, in the previous recording, if price comes through here, this could be a potential breakout block. Price could retest that and come for this equal lows down here, right? This equal lows here, and then sell side liquidity here. Right? That's one scenario, just one. Another scenario is, price could engineer liquidity, run into this other block, and then continue to the upside, right? But it doesn't matter whichever way price wants to play it. I'm only here to like observe. So dropping down to the 15-minute time frame, I just want to go over the trade real quick because I'm really, really tired today. I just got back from the gym at like 8:30, 9 p.m. Then, had to do some work prior to even this. Did some other things, had something to eat, and I'm just really exhausted at this point, guys. Just really exhausted. But I still have a lot of things to do, right? And this is one of them. So I can't I can't go to bed until all the tasks are completed, right? And I feel tired. Well, it's good to feel tired sometimes. It's good to feel tired sometimes. So let's go to the 1 minute. Drop down to the 1 minute real quick, and let's look at where I outline my fair value gap, right? So had a fair value gap right here between this. Let me zoom in real good. Yeah. Okay. Now it's clear. You can see the gap between here and here, right? So I had this, and I was looking for price to come back to obviously the high of this candle, right? And yep. So you can see how this candle ran through the fair value gap. Well, during the formation of this candle, when price ran into here, this was where I executed my order, right? I executed my order right here, and price just kept pushing up. So this is why I said like I don't really like this, because if I was a little bit more patient, right, and just waited a bit, because one thing is you want to see reaction from the fair value gap, right? You want to see price slowing down a bit, but price didn't slow down; it just ran through it. So if I had just like observed price a bit and be like, okay, let me see if it's going to have a little bit of reaction to this fair value gap before I enter the trade, that would have been different. But price just ran through it. So this is why I said I didn't like this trade. And when I saw this trade, like I was pissed. Not really pissed in the sense, but like I wanted to say, I started telling myself like, are you sure this is the trade I should have taken? Because I just took the loss in like 1 second, right? I was like, should I start looking for another entry? I really considered taking another trade. I'm not going to lie, like I really considered taking a second trade today, and that would have been me breaking my rules, right? For what? For a perceived outcome that because I lost on this trade, if I entered another trade, I could make money on that trade, and that would have been the biggest mistake I would have made today. For real, that would have been the biggest mistake I would have made today, because that shows like, are you willing to break your rules? Are you willing to like leave the plan and do something else just because you feel you could like make money? So that's outcome based. If I had taken another trade, if I had taken another trade, that would have been outcome based, right? I would have taken another trade because I was thinking the outcome of that other trade would make me money, right? And that was not sticking to the plan. The first trade I took, although it was a loss and although I lost quick, it was according to my plan. It was according to my trading plan. It was according to my trading plan. So I followed all the rules. I followed the plan. The outcome of this trade, obviously, okay, this is our third trade, third loss in a row. Fine and good. We had 3 wins in a row, made us 6R. 3 losses in a row minus 3R. What does that leave us with? 3R. So we're still up with 3R, right? We can't look at the results of these individual trades. Even if all trades, let's say, okay, I've taken how many trades now? 12 trades. So let's say the remaining 8 trades, let's say the remaining 8 trades are all losing trades. That's what? Minus 8R. Minus 8R plus 3R is what? Minus 5R. So we'll be down 5R. Risking 0.5% on 5R is what? Minus 2.5%. So imagine trading your plan, right, and losing only 2.5% of your account. That's something that you can come back from. So let's say an investor gives you $100,000 and he says, "Go trade my money," but the most important job is preserve capital at all costs, right? And you say, okay, you stick to your plan. At the end of the month, you come back minus 2.5. He goes over your trades and he looks at your trades and he's like, okay, you follow the plan consistently, right? You follow the plan consistently and you lost only 2.5%. So you're down 2.5 out of your $100,000. So you still have 197,500 in your trading account, right? No investor is going to look at you and be like, you lost my money. Even if the investor wants to pull out of the whole agreement, right? He has $97,500 to walk away with. So that's pretty good, right? So thinking of things like even if this even if after 20 trades I don't end up in profit, we still won. It is still a win because what I want, my goal is to stick to a plan, is to stick to my trading plan. That's my goal. My goal is not the outcome. If my strategy doesn't work, right, all I have to do is get a strategy that works. But this is what I was trying to explain. Like, even if you get the best, even if you learn how to trade the best strategy in the world, if you don't know how to follow your system and your trading plan, if you let your emotions take over, you will never make it in this industry. You will never be successful as a trader. So my goal is to take 20 trades using my trading system. I want to execute my trading system 20 times. That's my goal. I don't care if we end up negative, if we end up at break even, or if we end up in profit. Because all these three results, right? Profit, drawdown, or break even. No matter the results we have, first of all, I was never expecting the strategy to be a high performer, like 20% in a month or whatever, right? That's one thing. Secondly, I was not aiming to double the account, right? I'm looking for something that work that I can do. Sorry, oh my god. I'm looking for something that I can work with consistently, right? I want to build consistency in my trading, right? Consistent process, a repeatable process. That's what I want. So, in order to win, all I have to do is, you know, exactly what I'm doing. Take the remaining 8 trades, and if I stick to my plan for the remaining 8 trades, then that's a win, right? Just right now, I can see a strategy I used to trade in the past. Let's see if price is going to have a reaction from this zone. Boom. Yeah. So this is what I always say. Like, I can still read the charts. I can still read the charts and everything. Like, this is still able to read the charts, but I'm trading something different, right? Not after the outcome or the whatever. The only reason I chose strategy is like, I can have like one trade every day. So getting through 20 trades is actually going to be faster if I was trading a strategy than another strategy. So that's just one thing. And I really want to be honest, in my own expectations, let me just be honest. I have an expectation for this strategy to be profitable. I don't want it to be like so profitable, but I want it to make a little bit of profit, maybe like 4R at the end of this challenge. This is not a challenge, basically. At the end of this forward testing, if let's see, this is going to be a breakout block. I'm just seeing so many things right here. The price has taken out these highs. This was the low candle that took out these highs, right? So we can mark that up like this. Price has closed below it, right? This price is going to retest it. Price retested it. So this is going to be a short. Putting the stops above here. targeting equals 1 to 2. All right, so there's many strategies to trade. Right? So even if I go for a more powerful strategy, the whole goal is to have a system, right? Is to be able to build a system and build rules around that, right? To be able to build a system, build rules around that, and then follow those rules, right? So that's all it is. That's really all it is. So as I was saying, my goal is to just take 20 trades. Once I'm done taking those 20 trades, then I've achieved my goal. You know, I've achieved the goal. The outcome is irrelevant. Regardless of the strategy you trade, the outcome is irrelevant. If you trade a good strategy and you build a good system, you should be profitable. You're still not going to be profitable every time. There are still times where you have to stay out of the market and all of those things. So it's a never ending process of continuous learning, and it's a really exciting journey once you just try to once you're just able to like detach from the outcome, right? Detach from the outcome. I really love trading because like the ability for a human to grow is is really astounding. Like trading helps you as a person to just grow a lot. You just grow a whole lot as a person. You develop patience, right? You develop patience, a whole lot of patience. You develop discipline. So it's good. It's good for it's good for the mind, right? It's good for you as a person, not just in terms of making money, but like for your own personal self development. So I'm just going to wrap things up here because I'm really, really tired. Yeah, there's really nothing much to say. We just have to see. We have some high impact news tomorrow. So, but I'm still going to trade just because I want to get those 8 trades out of the way. So let's see how it goes. I'm really exhausted. I need to drink some water right now. And I just really need to go to bed right now. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.